All right, we're here in the Jochum room, and I wanted to show you guys about how these spotlights work. So Lizzie, step back for just a second. I wanted to show you, this is just a regular power cord that plugs into the wall. But if you've never seen this blue connector right here, this is called a PowerCon connector. You would pull back on this latch and then it twists a little bit. So it's a locking power connector. It really just uses the same kind of power that you would plug anything else with. It's just a different style of connector. Now, on the back of this light, you're going to notice a couple of things. There are ports for DMX in and out, in and out. On this side, it's a 5-pin port. On this side, it's a 3-pin port, which is pretty darn cool. You're going to notice that there's a cable plugged into the DMX in right here. That cable, if you trace it back, goes right to this little box right here. Now, the thing that you want to understand about this light is you can control it via DMX from a light board if you want to. You have to set the channel like you would set on anything else, and you do that through the up and the down menu on here, which I honestly haven't done in so long that I don't remember how to do it. But on the up and down menu, you're going to find a spot to set an address for it, and whatever the address starts at, then the next several channels. You have to look up a Megalight. That's what this particular company is, and I don't know what model this one is at the moment, but look up the Megalight and look for its DMX profile and you'll understand which channels need to be sent. So if you ran a cable with DMX stuff coming from that board up to here and Daisy changed it over to the other one, you could control all the lighting cues from the light board instead of having someone do it manually. But now we're going to do it manually. So if it's set to DMX channel 1 and this little controller is plugged in, then it's active. We're going to hit the lamp on off button. That's the first thing you need to understand. And now if you kind of look up ahead over toward the cross, you're going to see a purple beam. So from left to right, all the controls, the first one's dimmer. So that's going to let us go up and make it fade in and out, basically. If you hit the lamp on off button, it's like you're cutting it, but you can cut the lamp on off and then make some changes to what's going on. Let's say the color switch. I'm going to turn off the lamp for a second, pull the color slider down, and now turn it back on and it's a different color. So you can make changes with the lamp off if you want to. But the lamp says, or the first one's dimmer, that's how bright it is. The color, this one says CTO, which is actually a white balance. So if I go down, it's a little bluer, and if I go up, it's a little bit more yellow. You got your iris, which is determining, just like an iris on a camera, it's how open it is when the light passes through. You can just play with it and see what it does. You got your focus, which is going to help you make sharp edges on something. And you've got your zoom, which will allow you to go in or out. But those interact. You'll hear some noises on this thing too as you make those zooms. There's a motor inside here. There's a fan that's always on. When you first turn it on, it's going to make all kinds of weird clicking noises for the first minute and a half as it boots itself up and gets ready to go. But that's the basics on how you use this. Down at the bottom, there's an area with a record and a couple of presets. You're going to have to look this thing up in the manual, and I'll have those things on a Google Drive for you so you can record how to do it. I tried figuring out, I don't remember how it works exactly, but you can switch between presets pretty easily by pushing the button. When it's red, it's on a preset. Now these faders aren't going to do anything because it's got this recorded information. When you hit the preset button off and it's not red, then it goes back to being live controlled by what's here. As far as recording it, I'm not positive. There's some sequence of holding the button down and holding the other button down or something like that. We'll look in the manual for it. But that's how these spotlights work. You turn it off, there's a regular power rocker right here. Thanks.